That's right. Several of our local leaders coming out today to formally hold the Turkish government and Azerbaijan accountable for this. They say these are unprovoked attacks against the Armenian people in Armenia and in Artsakh. Here's a listen.
We have a strong bipartisan message for Turkey and Erdogan. You're a member of NATO. Start acting like one. And we have a message for Azerbaijan. Cease the hostilities or there will be consequences. Stop talking in terms of equivalency. Stop merely calling on both sides to stop when one party is the aggressor.
Americans should never tolerate fascist Turkish expansionism in this part of the world. Americans should never tolerate the spread of jihadism in this part of the world. Americans should never tolerate the use of cluster bombs against civilian targets and other war crimes that carry with them the echoes of the Armenian genocide.
Council member Paul Koretz, also LA Mayor Eric Garcetti speaking during today's press conference. Several pro-American demonstrations have been happening over the weekend regarding this cause. They gathered yesterday in front of the CNN building in Hollywood. Demonstrators, thousands of them holding flags and signs and candles, calling on the network and other international news organizations to give just coverage to this story. They say this is a humanitarian crisis happening on their homeland where civilians are being targeted. They want more boots on the ground reporters. They shut down traffic in Hollywood for hours yesterday, and a group of demonstrators even shut down parts of the 101, the 5 and the 170 freeway. This comes as fighting escalates in the Nagorno-Karabakh region, also known as Artsakh. It started last Sunday. It's the worst violence in years. Both Armenia and Azerbaijan hold claims to the disputed region and blame one another for starting the flare-up. 95% of the population in Nagorno-Karabakh is ethnic Armenians, inhabiting the lands for centuries. Over the weekend, Armenia attacked an Azerbaijani military airport, both countries exchanging rocket fire and missile strikes. And there are reports Azerbaijan is now attacking on Armenian soil. 4 drones were shot down near the capital of Yerevan, about 10 miles out. Some worry this clash could escalate into a proxy war between Russia and Turkey, even Iran, if other nations, especially the United States, do not act now. Azerbaijan, on the other side, says Armenia is the aggressor here.
Azerbaijan is defending itself, its civilian population. We want peace, but peace can only be achieved when Armenia leaves the occupied regions of Azerbaijan and allows the forcibly displaced to return to their homes.
And the New York Times reporting Armenian Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan is speaking with the president's national security advisor, making a plea for his people, asking why the U.S. is not stopping Turkey, a NATO ally, from interfering in the regional dispute, fanning the flames even more. According to France and Russia, as well as several independent reports, Turkey has transported hundreds of Syrian mercenaries to the battlefield and is supplying Azerbaijan with F-16 fighter jets. Pashinyan added in a statement, Turkey is trying to finish the genocide in 1915. His only son is now fighting on the front lines. President Trump, prior to testing positive for COVID-19, said, "We're looking at the situation very closely." Now, there's also Resolution 1165 proposed by Representatives Adam Schiff and Jackie Speer, essentially back out here live, echoing the exact same message that we heard today during this press conference, essentially saying Azeri aggression must be stopped and Turkey must stop as well. I'm Lena Bovin reporting live here in downtown LA. We'll send it back to you in the studio.